Hello again, everyone. Whoa. Careful, Regis. And welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here in the toy shop where we seem to have found Dettlaff's trail. Or we know that he frequents this place, maybe lives here. That's the shopkeeper. Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long time, I've been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some, and once he nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination, but so what? I would love it very much, Isa. That's so sweet. I hope she got a toy.
Toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
You and me both, Regis. You and me both.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Is that what Dettlaff's been spending his time doing? Fixing toys?
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket.
Whoops. Regis is like, Garrett, what the fuck are you doing?
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
I sincerely hope not, Geralt.
Somebody fixed this recently.
So he's saying largely the same things about most of the toys.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Okay, let's see what's upstairs. As we head up one of those puppets.
Let's go.
Oh, what is
So this
that?
is his nest. Need to look around.
Suspicious letter.
Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Oh,
You must complete
shit.
the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
What on
There you
earth?
have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea who it could be?
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
Yeah, Dettlaff's not an easy man to get away from.
New.
Who's Renawed?
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close.
That woman
Because
there,
she
I'm guessing.
accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you believe she'd gone missing?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
That's fair. Dettlaff ever tried to look for her?
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched, for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Looks like somebody actually kidnapped her this time.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
Yeah.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
So someone's blackmailing him. Someone who knows that he's in love with this Renowed, but we don't know who. And someone also knows that he's a vampire as well.
Nice little trinket.
Okay.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Do we know that face? There's no way that's Anarietta's sister, is it? Her older sister who disappeared. Is it the same person? Maybe like that's why. Maybe that's why he feels that there's a resemblance. The young bootblack whose name Geralt never learned was an extremely charming scamp in that cheeky, lovable rascal street urchin sort of way. He was also demonstrated striking entrepreneurial flair, so much so in fact that it got him into trouble at times. Geralt saved him from one such scrape by fending off a group of men intent on giving him a thorough tanning. The bootblack had done his share to deserve this, having spilled his wastewater in front of their shop every day in an attempt to muddy more boots and drive more customers his way. Certainly one way of doing it. So that's what Anna Henrietta looks like. There is a slight resemblance, but it's kind of hard to tell because you can't get them like up side by side. That's the only person that springs to mind straight away, though. I could be very wrong.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Right.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
I mean, what other explanation is there? Letters naming the beast targets. Aha.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Who's the fifth person?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
A slip that's been stained with wine. Okay. Black. So it's written with ink from Nazaire, and it's stained with wine. Okay, blackmailer. Curious about him.
Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Yeah.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Oh,
Just a
interesting.
hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Untrue.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt
Yeah.
how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See, you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Okay.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Okay, well, we're trusting Regis on this one. Bought the Duchess about your hunt for the beast. This is very interesting, isn't it? Level 51 now as well, happy days. Yeah, so we're gonna go all the way back to the palace. Wine is sacred. What level is this quest? Level 42. We'll stick on the main quest for now then. So following what can only be described as a surprising turn of events, the Witcher had no choice but to report to the Duchess. He needed to inform her that the hunt for the beast would be no ordinary monster hunt. Fully aware of the fiery temperament of Anarietta, Toussaint's gracious ruler, Geralt was justified in thinking that the meeting would not be among the most pleasant he had ever had. Yeah, I mean, Regis is obviously thinking Dettlaff is innocent because he's being blackmailed, but Dettlaff is still committing murder. And unless there is any connection between the blackmailers and Toussaint or the Duchess, yeah. Is there anything on Anarietta? Yeah, nothing interesting on her bio. I am interested to see if there's any relevance to to her sister though, who do just mysteriously vanished along with Renawed. Not along with, as in at the same time, but both. Was he holding a baguette? I don't even want to turn around. Yeah, I'm very intrigued though. Very intrigued. I'm also interested in in what she'll say about it. Like, will she know who Renawed is? Maybe. There's always a chance, I guess. Gotta make a hell of a long journey up the stairs to get to her though. Probably leave Roach here actually while I make the rest of them away and put.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
And Regis is right in saying that whoever it is has to be a powerful individual because it's very hard to get one over on a high vampire like that. Like as Regis said, if we were to be waiting for Dettlaff, then Dettlaff just wouldn't show up because he would know that we were there. So you've got to have ridiculous power or influence to be able to blackmail a vampire. But we will see. We will see. She's inside, isn't she? Yeah. Alright, so let's head in here.
And what of the few?
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You
Oh, it's
arrived
him.
and trouble
The prick.
followed soon after.
Step aside.
What's his
Got a
name again,
matter for the
Gaston?
Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Patience on Arietta.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Hilarious.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find
That would be a
this
very
monster.
bad idea, just saying. You know what, I'm gonna be blunt. I don't want to be blunt, but I'm gonna be blunt with him.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
A higher vampire.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
There is no. This is no common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Want to find him, try to talk to him.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
An innocent woman's been abducted.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Free the vampire's lover.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right.
It's our only option at this point.
Do you know
We're not
anything
killing
about the
Dettlaff.
blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the
Oh?
ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to
So
see...
we'll know what kind of wine it is, which might be good.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue...
Jesus Christ, this is
deeper
gross.
burgundy. Clarity high. It's simple. Saint Real. The 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
Oh.
Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
This specific wine, tell me more.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Real. So that's came. So we have notes with Nazarian ink. One is stained with a bit of Sangreal wine, which is only served to the ducal family here in Toussaint. I'm thinking there must be a connection to her sister. That's the one thing that's sticking in my head. But we may find out soon.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
I need some time first, I think.
Need more time.
Make haste. Time is of the essence.
Tell Anna Henrietta when you're ready to go. Okay. Very interesting indeed, eh? Well, on that note, guys, we shall end this episode here. Next episode, we shall go to Anna Henrietta to this vineyard and see where this Sangreal wine has managed to disappear to. Because, yeah, I'm sure this must have something to do with her missing sister. Oh, and his name's Damien as well, not Gaston. His other name is also Prick. No, I'm kidding. That's, well, he's a bit of a douche. Right. On that note, though, guys, thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye bye.